Hey everyone, it's me, Elna, from twinsmommy.com. And I'm here to talk about how to make money as a new blogger. All right. So for this live, I'm going to talk about the core principles, okay? Because there are tons and tons of different ways to make money blogging. But what I talk about is the foundation of your blog, right? Because you have your blog as a foundation, and then on top of that, you can market and make money. So this is how I think about it. Now, if you're brand new to this group, I'm just going to quickly introduce myself. My blog is at twinsmommy.com, where I do help moms make money blogging, but I also have another blog called elnakane.com that helps new writers become freelance writers online and make money consistently every month. So I have a few blogs under my belt. I've been blogging for about 6 years. I do make 5 figures a month every month with my blog and my service and everything that I have to sell on my blog. So I do have some things that I can share with you, hopefully that will benefit you and your new blog. If you have any questions specifically about your marketing strategy, your promotion strategy, your writing content, your blog, your niche, post them below. I am here for a little bit. My twins right now are playing Animal Crossing together. Bless their heart that they have something that they can play together, because boy, oh boy, it's hard to find activities for a boy and a girl at 7 years old to find something that they enjoy together. So please add your comments. I'm going to try something new. If you do add some comments, I'm going to see if I can post some in this like live here so everyone can see them. I'm using Ecamm, so this is still quite new to me. I don't use it very often. All right, everyone. So let's get to it. I want to ramble too much. I hope everyone is doing well. Everyone's safe and all that. I do want to share my screen. All right. So I want to first show you this this blog post that I wrote about 21 super simple website ideas for bloggers. Now, I'm not going to go through all 21 of these in this live, but I do want to share this with you. So I'll add this to the comments later on. But a lot of these website ideas I am going to mention because they do make money. They're monetizational kind of thing. Okay. So this is a really valuable source where you can just check all the different types of websites, because that is generally how you're going to start making money, is the type of website you're going to create. And on top of that, the monetization strategies you're going to use that I'm not going to dive into, but I'm just going to go to the first layer. All right. So the first type of website that you can produce is sort of like a niche site. Okay. Now, here is a fabulous example from Caroline. I don't know if she's in this group. She might be, but she has Swaddles and Bottles, and she also has other websites. Hey, Sheetal. Sorry if I said your name wrong. I'm going to see if I can add that to the broadcast. Hey, I did. Awesome. See if I'm going to move them over here somewhere. All right. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm here to help you. So I'm just featuring Caroline here. If you're here, then let me know. Swaddles and Bottles is a very niche parenting blog. She talks a lot about the beginnings of your like newborns and pregnancy. All right. Even though, I mean, her little motto says and beyond, I think a lot of her success comes from the sort of breastfeeding content and the sort of newborn content. You can see right now that she is monetizing her site with affiliate marketing. I mean, with ads, but she also does affiliate marketing. So a niche site lends well to affiliate marketing and for ads. Okay. Now there are 2 routes with this. I'm going to go with the next type of blog. But I just wanted to show you that this is primarily, I feel, an affiliate marketing site. All right, great. Great. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're doing well in India. I hope everything is good and you're doing safe and healthy. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. All right. So I don't know, like these are her popular posts. I'm assuming if you go to these are like the categories. The posts that you're going to be shown are the ones that make her money. Right? So if you want to start a blog and use affiliate marketing, you need to market your affiliate product strategically. And so one way to do that is when you create those guides on your affiliate products to feature them on your homepage. So here, your best, most popular post, your post to help save you from whatever topic you have in your blog, and post them here. I do that on Twins Mommy on my About page. So you can also promote your affiliate post on your About page. Here's a little write-up about me. Here's a write-up about my blog. And here are the posts to get you started. Boom. Affiliate. There you go. Right? Hi, Elizabeth. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. I hope you are well and safe. If you have any questions, just add them in. I'm here for a little bit. And I'm just demonstrating some types of websites that you can start making money. So this is, I feel, primarily affiliate marketing. And then once the traffic for Swaddles and Bottles, I think, hit 100,000 page views, probably before that, she started doing ads. I don't know her story quite well. I've been following her, but I don't know if she started with ads first and then did affiliate marketing. But I have a feeling she did affiliate marketing because when I started Pinterest, I saw a lot of her pins, a lot about breastfeeding, a lot about doubling her milk supply, a lot of these personal posts. And in those posts, she recommended products, affiliate products. Okay. So this is how she is to drive traffic through storytelling and personal stories that show a result. All right. So doubling your milk supply in 48 hours, I want to know how to do that if I am breastfeeding my newborn and it is a struggle for me. She has a great post. It's personal, but it connects me to her and makes me want to trust what she's telling me. If that, if she's using fenugreek, if she's using Hand Express pump, those products, well, if she's using them and it's helping her, then I'm going to check them out. All right. So that's how you can sort of snag people to trust you and to click on your affiliate links if you want to start primarily an affiliate marketing niche site. All right. I have a question. It says here, how to monetize an essential oil blog. By the way, I'm getting good results. Oh, with Ready Set Blog for Traffic course. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for being a course buyer for my course. I don't even know. Thank you so much. Now, essential oils. I know Very Anxious Mommy. I'm sorry, the names are, she does some essential oils. So what I would do is I would find the topics that people want to know about with essential oils. Essential oils is a little bit like, I don't know if Pinterest really wants to market those types of posts because it doesn't fit very well in the medical niche topic. It's sort of alternative medicine. And so a lot of like Google and Pinterest are cracking down on alternative medicine that maybe isn't shown to show improvements, but you can still work on using essential oils in different ways for stress management, for increasing your productivity, for new, like those types of content, and see what people are searching for online. Search your topic, search Answer the Public with your topic and see what questions people are asking. Search Google Trends to see what the popular thing is in essential oils. How is it being used? So I hope that helps, Chantel. If not, email me personally. Since you're a course buyer, we can work something out. I am more than happy to help you. All right. So this is an affiliate marketing site that is niche. Another niche idea I have here is my blog, Smart Mom Ideas. I do have ads on this one. So when I started this niche website, I started it only to grow my traffic to have ads on this site. That is it. I do not have an email list. I do not really share this on social, like on Facebook, even though I have a Facebook page, I have a Twitter page. I rarely post that on those profiles. I only focus on Pinterest marketing and ads. Like that's it for this niche website. I do hire writers. So because I can't write all this content on all my blogs, if you're going to start a niche site, the suggestion is to eventually hire out your content. All right. Because this is what's going to make you money, the content on your niche site. If you're going to do it in this way with traffic. Hey, Lindsay. Glad you're here. OMG. Glad you made it. Thank you so much for coming. Yes. So we talked about affiliate marketing. If you have specific questions about affiliate marketing, you can ask me. I'm not the best with affiliate marketing, but I do have some affiliate. What I'm good at are more like the digital products affiliate marketing. Amazon affiliate marketing is a challenge for me. But like, for example, this Smart Mom Ideas has a really good post on birthing classes that are affiliates. And so that generates me sales, not daily, but a couple times a week. So I know to focus on the affiliate posts more heavily that are doing well on Pinterest, kind of thing. Oh, hey, Amanda. Actually made on one live. That's great. Great to know you're here. Thank you. All right. And Lindsay, oh, thank you for doing all this. I'm excited to learn. I'm so glad you're here, Lindsay. Thank you so much. All right. So this is like all over the place. I don't even know where to put these. Like, I don't even know. Right here. All right. So I work a little heavily on this site. I work on it once a week. Okay. I do have several sites. So this site is once a week. I have two writers on this that write content for me on this. Mostly pregnancy related content and breastfeeding related content. I do have a little bit of parenting and money, but not a lot. I only ask my writers to write about money like certain times of the year, like end of the year, beginning of the year, things like that. But I focus heavily more on the breastfeeding, pregnancy content, and a little bit on the postpartum content. That does well on Pinterest for this site. So I do bring about 100,000 page views on this site. So the people that come to this site see my ads and I make a commission off of that. So I can generate easily $1,000 a month with ads only, aside from the affiliate products that I promote on this site. Hey, Lana. Okay, great. We'll watch this later. Good. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So any questions with this? I know there was a question in the group about starting a website that doesn't have email marketing, doesn't have things like that. This is how I would do it. I would find a topic that you are knowledgeable of that you can start rolling. My intentions for this site in the beginning was to make it a highly viral blog with list posts. Now, if I go to money, my very first post on this site generated me a huge viral post right off the bat. I was so shocked that I thought these were bots coming to my site, 65, 75 people at a time when I wrote this post. That was my very first post on this. I helped a blogger with this, but I wrote it for her. So she hired me to write this and I wrote it for her. So I since have taken over the blog, but this is the post that we worked on together to help her with that site. And she told me with all that it was bots. And I looked at her Google Analytics and I was shocked myself. I wasn't sure when I was looking at this post. So here it is. This has generated 23,000 shares over the years. So this is what I wanted to make for every single blog post, but it's hard. It's hard. It's even hard for if I hired a writer out to do this. I mean, this is probably 4,000 or 5,000 words. Okay. I didn't have the budget to pay $600, $700, $800 for a blog post that is this long. So I had to create this content. So I did it few and far between. I think my next one was activities for kids. So that was a high list post as well. So with that one, I don't know if that was one of my first ones I made when I took over. Here, this one right here. No, it still has Kathy's name on it. So there you go. So there's this one right here is the other one. So I ended up writing it. It's under her name. But this took me a while and she added to it. So I only gave her, I think, like 70. And so she wrote the rest of it, kind of thing. So this is what I wanted for this blog. When I talked to Kathy about this monetization strategy, she later couldn't keep up with this. So I took over and I wanted to continue this, but it was hard. So that's what I did. Sorry, there are questions here. Okay, Mandy says, multi-course student of yours. Oh, thank you, Mandy. I'm glad you're here. I have I love everything you put out. Oh, thank you so much. Would love to get your opinion, what you think about blogging being potentially saturated and just about every topic already been written about. That's a great question. Let me put that down here. I honestly feel that there are some niches that are overly saturated, but you can still make your mark in that niche. You just have to do it in a different way. So for example, like the parenting niche is super saturated. It really is. The mom blog niche is saturated. Yet I am learning about mom blogs that started 6 months ago and are making $5,000 a month already. Like, it is possible to do that by using Pinterest, by building a community. Okay. I wouldn't start off the bat with I'm going to create this niche site and expect to make $5,000 a month, but you still can make a niche site, hire out the writers, create content, and start affiliate marketing that way. All right. It might take you a year to sort of hit that $1,000 mark, but you're building your asset. You're building your blog for that. I like to start blogs all the time. So I'm not, I don't think it's overly saturated. The finance niche is probably saturated, but I have lots of ideas about a finance niche. The gardening, things like that. Why can't I start a gardening on cactus plants and taking care of cactus plants? If I am good at writing and knowing the SEO keywords, I can probably work my blog up so that I can have a community. This is what I'm doing with freelancer FAQs. So freelancer FAQs, freelance. So the freelance niche is a hard niche. Okay. If you want to rank for freelancer, I mean, good luck. But I have this blog. It's been, I don't know, maybe 4 years, and the DA is 34. So I am now slowly trying to add keywords to optimize this blog for ranking potential. I'm not going to rank for freelance. I'm not going to rank for freelance website, but I can do my best to optimize this post so that down the road, when I get really good backlinks, when I get featured on the best freelance websites out there for 2021, and they mention my blog, then Google's going to see me as a trusted source, right? Eventually. So I create these niche sites that build over time because I have the time to do that, to wait. I have my main business and my main blog, so I can do that. So Mandy, when you say something like that, I don't want you to think in that mindset that you can't compete. Find that topic and you need to carve out an audience for that. All right. I probably attract a lot of moms with twins on Twins Mommy and in this group, right? I'm not directly marketing my content for moms with twins, but it's helping them and it's helping other moms that have little kids, right? So that's sort of how I view it. Amanda, how long does it take you to write this type of blog post? If you paid someone, what would it cost? The big one, the 170 probably took me over 10 hours to write. And I did 70, so that took a long time. But over the years, I'm faster. It probably now would take me, I'd say 7 hours to write 70 things, something like that. Yeah, it depends. It really depends on the topic. What you would pay a beginning writer, you can pay between 10 to 12 cents a word. If you want really niched SEO stuff, it would be 15 cents a word. This is what I advise my writers. Hey, Tasha. Wow, that's awesome. That's great. All right. So, I don't have freelancer. Actually, I'm going to do a live about SEO on my Facebook page for Twins Mommy, and I'm going to dive deep into the freelancer FAQs. I'm going to show you the keywords. I'm going to do all that, I think, in that live, hopefully next week. So I'm not going to dive deep into this particular niche site. All right, so that's demo. Okay. So there's that website. So the goal of SMI, like I said, was traffic and Pinterest. So if I go to, let's go to the Pinterest profile for SMI. Let's see where we're at. I don't touch SMI very often. I just set it on Tailwind mostly, actually. And I don't even create fresh pins very often for this site. But it's doing well. What it has are the legacy pins that Pinterest has deemed the go-to for a topic. I'm not going to share what exactly those legacy pins are for Smart Mom Ideas, but this is something that I share in the course, Ready Set Blog for Traffic, about these legacy types of pins. But once you have that, you're good. You can set it and forget it for your profile, right? I don't even think this has many followers. Oh, it almost has 10,000. That's nice. Last time I checked, I thought it was like 5,000. All right, so this Smart Mom Ideas started out as high list, good topics on, I did organizing. We did organizing. We did a lot of lifestyle topics. And then when I took over, I honed it down to parenting. So it's just parenting and pregnancy tips. And so that's what I have here. And it started hitting viral pins, and that boosted my traffic because of these high list posts, these types of posts that I was creating or hiring out. Archie asks, how does Pinterest work? That's a whole other live that I can't really get into. But you can go to twinsmommy.com and find some Pinterest posts there for sure. Or check out Ready Set Blog for Traffic, where I do have Pinterest marketing strategies in that course, a whole module on that. All right. So, but this is what I'm doing. I am not doing Pinterest so much for freelancer FAQs because that doesn't lend well. My freelance writing profile on Pinterest is okay, but I don't get a lot of referral traffic on that. But I do with SEO. I do on YouTube. I have other ways to get traffic, right? So if I can get Pinterest traffic for my Elna Kane site, then that's just icing on the cake, but I'm not going to stress too much on it. And I use it as a case study for my course and for students that are in that position. What can you do to boost the click-throughs and things like that? So I do use that profile for like case study stuff. All right. So we have a blog with affiliates, a blog with ads, a blog with sponsored content. This is another way you can position your blog to make money. And a good example of that is Allie's blog. I think her name's Allie, What Moms Love. This is a fantastic blog, and I'm pretty sure she hires writers for this. Like, I can't imagine her sitting here doing these posts. And a lot of these, again, she copied, or she had the similar model of like a high list post. They're not super high, but like here, 250 plus unique stocking stuffers. I mean, she's banking on that because those are clickable pins that people want to see and save, right? It's a resource post, right? It's like a whole library right there in that blog post. And people love, love, love to save those types of pins. So that's what I was banking on. And she is doing that. But I think her main source is sponsored. So a lot of these posts are weaved into sponsored content. And I talked to her, and she said that she makes about like 30,000 a month, or 20 to 30,000 a month with just sponsored content on Instagram. So that is her main way. I was on her email list early on, and she does share sponsored content on the email, like a sponsored post, which I was fascinated with. I don't do sponsored content, so I was fascinated at how she could weave that product into her email and then get people to click over to it. I think the email I read was something about like a spray, or like a natural cleaning spray or something. And the story she told, I was like hooked. Like, as a copywriter, I was like, oh my gosh, like I am invested in what she's saying to me. And I clicked over to her blog post, and I was like, holy moly, it's a sponsored post. Like that is a great like tactic if you want to get into that. Amanda, where do you hire writers from? You can ask me. I have a Facebook group of thousands of writers. So if you need a writer, then just contact me. I have writers in all different types of niches. There's writers in this group that are my course students. So Sharon, if you're here, she is a writer. Erin is a copywriter. Erin Penning's in here. I hired her for my funnels. She's really good at copywriting. Not Sharon, Shannon. Shannon Lambert, I think that's her name, Shannon. Sorry, names. I'm not really good with names. There are writers in this group, but just email me if you need a specific writer. I can point you to a writer. A lot of these writers are beginner writers, so 10 cents. 7 to 10 cents you can start with, move up if it's specialized writing to 12, 15 cents. It depends. The writing that I do on my parenting blog, I think I pay I think 10 cents. 10 cents. I'm not quite sure. My husband sort of deals with a lot of the back end of that. And we give raises. I think I recently gave a raise to one of my writers because I was so impressed with her writing. So I think I changed her rate. So I'm not quite sure what it is now. All right. So hopefully that helps, Amanda. All right. So like I said, Allie's blog, fantastic. She probably has some really good writers. I don't know what she pays her writers. These are really good posts. So this is a nice type of case study, like a nice little thing that you can learn from and follow. All right. Another type of blog are product-based blogs. A lot of moms in this group will want to start courses that want to start their own products, printables, ebooks, sell things on Etsy, things like that. Yeah, that can make money. So example, someone like Sarah Titus. Apparently she makes $1 million or whatever, but selling these printables, I don't know, or selling courses about selling printables. So you can start with selling something like an ebook or printable packs first. And then over time, if you have a good audience, then you can use a model like Sarah and teach the people how to do it themselves. I know I just got introduced to a business that offers, that teaches people how, like cleaning services, she's a cleaning service, but now she has a course on teaching someone how to start their own cleaning service business. So like, do you see how meta that is? But that's where the money is. So you do that thing and then you teach people how to do that thing, if that makes sense. There are a lot of people that don't like that model, right? It's the whole bloggers about blogging and blogging in this and blogging that. And they teach bloggers how to make money, blogging, all that. But it works, right? People want to learn a proven system. And so if you can teach them that, why is that harmful, right? It's something that works, right? I learned how to grow my traffic on these sites. I want to help others do the same, right? I learned how to make money writing. I want to help others do the same, right? So that model works. And so that takes time though. That takes time. I didn't start a course for my freelance writing, I think probably 2 or 3 years in. I just wrote for clients. I built an audience of other writers. I shared my tips. And then I did coaching. And I was surprised at how many people wanted coaching from me. And then I realized, oh my gosh, this is very time consuming along with my client work. I couldn't blog anymore. I couldn't, my nights were packed with coaching calls. And then I found that a lot of the times they weren't following through. It was hard to, a lot of them just wanted give me a job. And I'm like, whoa, this is not how it works kind of thing. So let me create a course, share all my stuff, show you all the places you can find jobs and go that way. And that helped me. So I moved the coaching to a product and that saved me a lot of time. So there are ways you can do that with a product-based blog. All right. But the fundamental thing is to make sure you have something, your blog that solves a problem, because that's where the products come from, right? People love making printables because it solves an immediate problem. And it's easily accessible. People like ebooks because, again, it's something easy that they can grab. It's budget friendly and it's the beginnings of someone to trust and get to know you. so that down the road you can sell that membership, you can sell that masterclass or that group coaching, whatever it is you want to do, kind of thing. All right, so that's the product breaks. And then the final one is a service. This is how I started making money. And it is the easiest and I think the fastest way you can start making money is offering a service and having a dedicated website for that. Nowadays, it's super easy just to start multiple sites. Why don't you have a site? If you're really good at Pinterest marketing, have a site just for Pinterest marketing and offer that as a service. If you're really good at making pin templates, have that. Have a service of making pin templates for bloggers. People would pay for that, right? So if you're good at forming pitch emails, well, then that could be a service to other service providers that need pitch templates for blogger outreach. For like, you can come up with so many different types of ideas to offer as a service for other bloggers, for other whatever your target audience is. If it's busy moms, if it's college students, if it's kids, if it's like whatever it is, right? That to me, that's how I made money in the beginning, and it grew from there, kind of thing. So those are sort of those are my tips. I don't know if you guys have any questions, but I sort of zipped through all the types of different websites you can have. Make sure you check out my post. I don't know if I can post it in here. No, I can't. I have to go live. Yeah, this post here, make sure you check it out. And then you can get even more ideas. I give you examples of different ideas. Like, here's my list website that I talk about constantly. And I feature one of the Jen's site. Like, she's awesome at it. You can do a co-sharing website. Like, there's so many different ideas out there. So make sure to check that out. Thank you. Thank you, Urwa. Thank you so much. I truly want to help everyone, and I hope everyone is doing good and they're safe. But there you go. So that's it. If you guys have any other questions, just let me know. I'm here for a little bit. I don't hear any arguing from my twins, so they must be enjoying Animal Crossing right now. All right, you guys, take care.